G'day again, welcome back to Dad vs Son and our playthrough of Combat Volume 2 from Compass Games. And we're going on with Scenario 13, Find That Radio, Turn 7. And the initiative for this time will be a yellow, a red, Charlie, Abel, Baker, blue. We have a blue with a Charlie in melee there. I've swapped the guard over here. So Private Donahue is now the guard, and I'm going to try and charge this little fellow here, who now has slow suppressive fire. I'm going to try and evade out of the minefield, evade into the building. These guys are still hiding, and I'm going to try and sprint around this way to come in onto these ones here, so that we are all well and good. And these two blokes in here will be searching these first two to see if they can find anything. So let's get into it. Yellow first, and they can't see anything, they can't do anything. So we go on to red. Slow suppression, does not fire this time whatsoever, and has no line of sight to anything up the top. There. Okay. So we go to Charlie, and we have a melee, which is not doing anything. We have an evade here, coming forward to there. We have these two that are hiding, and we have these two that are searching. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and melee is 6. So Charlie is done, and we go on to Abel, who start their sprint up the top. And they sprint 1 to here and 1 to here, like that. And that's that. And then Baker. Okay. So we start our charge. Ta-da! At this little man here. And now we're going to try and get out of the minefield. So we're going to get out one way or the other. So 0 through 8. And we rolled a 5. 5, yay! And we evade out of the minefield into the trees. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3 Bakers, all done. And we go to blue, and we have a blue in melee, nothing this impulse. We have a blue that is under guard down here, and we have this guy who has no line of sight to anything. And we move on to impulse 2, and we go yellow again, who has no line of sight to anything out of the building up there. And then red, and we have a slow suppressive fire at this guy. Right. So he's firing for 4 at range 1 with a rifle. His Kar 98. So it's a +2. And we are charge in the open, which is -1. So he's 6 minus 1 is 5. Let's just bring this over. 5 or less. He gets a 3, and we have to do a morale check. And our morale our TQ at the moment is 6, 7, 8. And we get a 2, and we pass. Okay. Excuse me. Yep, all done. Okay. So that red's done. That red up top has no line of sight to anything still. And we go on to Charlie. Righto. So let's do the melee first. Okay, so we have a bad wound. So we are 6 minus 3, so 3 or less. To hit him, we get a 4 and miss. That's sucky. These two here are still hiding. So that's 1, 2, 3. This guy is going to evade into here, like that. And depending on what happens, if blue really takes me out here, then I may end up taking the corporal in there to give him a bit of a hand. So let's see how we go. So he's evaded into there. That is Charlie done. We do Abel next, and we continue our sprint. So this time we're going to sprint 1, 2, and 1, 2. And tree is still in the way, can't be seen. And then we go to blue. So we have a guard here. We have nobody there. So it's over to melee. And he is a 6 minus 3. So 3 or less. Oh, he gets a 0. It's a close call. So we do a morale check. And we are 6 minus 3. So 3 or less. And we pull a 9. Oh, I think we're going to go down a couple. Hang on a tick. Morale check. Yes, -2. So we're going to go down to shaken. That lieutenant there is a little bit of a nasty pasty. Okay, and we go on to 3. Impulse 3. And we start with yellow, who can't see anything still. We go to red. Impulse 3. Red man does nothing here. And red bloke up there can't see anything. And we go to Charlie. No melee this impulse. So what we're going to do is we're going to move the corporal into the melee. And he is a bold man with no wounds at the moment. And that means we'll get 2 goes at the lieutenant before he has a go at us. Okay. So that's that. These guys are searching. So that's 2, 4, 6. All of Charlie is done. And we go to Abel. And did I miss something before? Impulse 3. I did. I missed Baker before, didn't I? Okay. These guys go 2. They're going to go 1, 2. 1, 2, like that. They want to come around sort of this way. And Baker, because we screwed up last time, because this is 3rd impulse, this bloke is going to go 1, 2. And this guy would have charged in on this guy, so we've actually got another melee there. So that's going to be B. In fact, I'm going to call it C just to split them up. Okay, so let's get these over here set up, ready to go. And slow suppression goes away. We grab a melee and put it in here. like that. Okay. So that's Baker now done. Everybody's done. And we go to blue. It's third impulse, so there is no melee. This bloke's under guard, and this bloke can't see anything. And we go on to impulse 4, and it's yellow first, who can't see anything. Red can't see anything, but he's going to get first go at Private Moore. Okay, so he is a 5. 5 or less. Oh, he gets a 2. Bad wound. Okay, we have, oh, not bandaged. We have a bad wound. So we do our morale check, and we are currently 6, 7. Minus 3 is 4 or less. Oh, and we get a 0. So wound morale check at 0. We go up 1. So we go from bold to aggressive. He just pissed us off. Big time. Thank you, Mr. Smiley Face. Cliff, it's working. Okay. So that's all the reds done. And we go to Charlie. Okay, so Charlie, this Charlie is going to attack first. So that's Private. Oh, can't see. Stubbs. Okay, so he is a 6 minus 5 now. So he's a 0-1 to hit. He gets a 2. It was a good try. And then Corporal Diaz has a go for 8 or less and rolls a 6 and hits. And it's another light wound. Okay, so it's another light wound like that. And he has to do his morale check at -4, so 0-2. Wound morale check. And he fails and goes down. So he would go down to rout, which means that he stays on shaken and he is captured. So let's move those out of the way. We put this little man over there with the corporal and our little man who's shaken, and he can guard him. Stubbs is the guard. So we'll just put the guard thing on him like that, and the corporal's in there with him. Righto, so we can get rid of the A, we can get rid of that melee, and we can come back over and have a look. So we now have Corporal Stubbs in here with the private, who is guarding the lieutenant. Okay, so Charlie. So Charlie hiding, playing, so guarding and whatever, and we have searching and searching. So Charlie is done. We go to Abel up here now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to go a 1, a 2 to there, and a 1 and a 2 to there, and they're outside of line of out of range and line of sight. Okay, so that's Abel. Then we do Baker, and we have Baker evading, so he's going to evade this way just in case he's needed over in here. And we have now our fight back for this melee. So he is a 6, plus 2 for being aggressive is 8, plus a charge is 9, minus 3 for his bad wounds, so 6 or less. And he gets a 9. No! Cliff! It didn't work this time. Oh well, shit happens. Okay, so that's Baker done. And that's that. And we go to blue. And what we have for blues is under guard, and can't see anything. So we go to the end of turn phase. Right. So I'm going to do the hidey first, man. So he's going to try and heal himself again. Go for it, Doc. Needs a 0. Gets a 1. That's every time he's tried to heal, he's gotten a 1. He's bloody trying, that's for sure. Okay, now we have these searches. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so the first one. Let's see if we have anything. And nothing found. And for the second one, nothing found. Okay. So, da-da-da-da. So we've cleared 2 of them. Now, it means we're going to move 1 move to there, 1 turn to get there, 2 turns to search. So that's 8 and 9. And then 10 and 11. We've got 15 turns. So yeah, we should be able to get them all searched by then, which is good. My big worry is that we've got so many wounded people at the moment, and that's going to really chew us up. But at least we've got a couple captured at the moment as well. So again, a relatively short turn. Thanks for watching, and we'll come back with turn 8 in the next exciting video. Yay! Well, exciting for me anyway. Bye for now.